Hey homies, welcome back to Swatchfest. So it is Saturday and it's time to look at 10 random polishes from my stash. I have to admit, my stash is dwindling, which means I haven't been doing quite as much random nail polish shopping as I was previously. I've just been probably just picking up a lot more whole collections than in my early nail polish hoarding days, or it just means that I'm not doing as much nail polish hoarding. Whatever it is, Swatchfest is fulfilling its purpose, which was to swatch through my random nail polishes. So we still have plenty of stuff left to swatch. I just have a fair warning for you. As you've probably been noticing in the last few Swatchfests, there's a lot of purple because I purchase a lot of purple nail polish because it's my favorite. So I know some of you have told me before you don't mind because you love purple nail polish too. I understand you're not all purple crazy like me, so I'm very sorry about that. I do have, you know, some different things, but yeah, there's a lot of purple. As I look over at my swatch bin, it's heavily purple laden. So I'm gonna see what I can do about that. We might actually have to throw in a few older polishes that we swatched way back when. That might be fun. So let's go ahead and get into this. I'm so glad you guys are here with me today. Are you having a nice day? I want to say thanks, you guys. We finally hit 10,000 the other day. Thanks for those of you who sent me some congratulations, and thanks to everyone for subscribing. So you guys remember when we hit 10,000, there's going to be a giveaway. The winner was either going to receive 10 of my Moonshine Mani polishes or a collection, mainstream collection. So I will be asking that person what they want. I think I'm gonna give you like 2 choices of mainstream. Maybe we'll do like OPI or like an SE collection or something, or Moonshine Mani. So I'll give you some options just in case you're not into Moonshine Mani. If you win, that's totally okay with me. And yeah, we're gonna have a separate video for that coming up soon, where basically I'll just announce the giveaway. Anyway, thanks you guys for your love and support over all these years. I find myself incredibly busy these days with Moonshine Mani, so I don't get as many videos up for you as I would like, but you guys, you better believe I have so many collections for you in the wings to put up on my channel. So I'm still super committed to this channel. It just means that sometimes things get up a little bit slower, unfortunately. I wish that wasn't the case. It's just there's only so many hours in my day. So if I went to a 9-to-5 job, like if I didn't have kids and I could just like go to my job and get this done, like we'd have stuff up like that. But you know, if you have kids, you understand. Basically, if you try to start working on something, you have to get up after 15 seconds to go see what the kids need. So, or you know, because they want you to play a game, or because they, you know, there's so many things that we as moms are doing during the day besides whatever we're doing for work. So anyway, I want to say a big thank you and let you guys know that we finally hit that milestone. So I'm really excited about it, and I'm really excited for the giveaway as well. So this last week I was going to upload the Orly destash video, but I decided to save it for this next week because I wanted to have everything uploaded to my storenvy so that after you watched that video you could go shop if you wanted to. You guys remember I've been doing this series where I'm slashing my stash. So next is coming up Orly. It's a nice big collection again to destash through, and I slashed half of them. And then in the video I was telling you guys I'm going to upload my Pure Ice, Color Club, and Orly destashed polishes along with a few other collections up onto my storenvy. If you don't know what that is, all kinds of pertinent information is in the description bar below, along with my storenvy link if you want to go see. If you go look today, there won't be much for you to see there, but when the Orly video goes up, I want to have everything uploaded at that time, if that makes sense. So once that video goes up, there will be lots for you to see. Don't forget, with that Pure Ice Fairy Tale Forest collection, it will just be first come, first serve. I know a lot of you wanted to get your hands on that collection, but I just have 1 copy of it, so when it goes up, it will just go to the first person who is there to purchase it. So I'm such a people pleaser. I want to make you all happy. I wish I had 100 copies of that collection. It was so highly desired by so many of you from your comments. So anyway, just to remind you, that's going to be going up when that Orly video goes up. That collection will be on my storenvy. Alright, let's go ahead and get into it. I have a red from Sinful colors first. So this is kind of a red. It's pretty sheer, so it looks red pink in the bottle, but it's pretty sheer. So this is Sinful colors Cherry Blossom, and it's just a beautiful shimmery, lustery light pinky red shade. There's not a ton of pigment going on in this polish actually. For that reason, it wasn't really my favorite. I think I picked this up a couple months ago when I was looking through the core line for Sally Hansen, looking for a specific polish, and I was like, oh, I don't think I have that one yet, because it's not necessarily a polish that I would go toward, like I would see among a bunch of other ones and be like, oh yeah, I need that one. But anyway, you know, I purchased it for Swatchfest, to be honest. So this was okay at 3 coats. I could still see some VNL, really not my fave, so I can't really recommend that you go out and get this, but hey, that's what Swatchfest is for. We want to see what things look like. So we're going to look at 3 coats of Cherry Blossom. Next up, I actually have 2 pinks. We're going to do a pink for pink and a pink for the orange spot. And I'm sorry the person that wanted the orange last week because it was your birthday. I'm so sorry about that. I don't have a lot of orange polish. I just don't, because I don't love it on me. I do love some orange polishes, but it's just not my fave. So I'm sorry. And happy birthday. Happy belated birthday. This is Everglaze. This is Everglaze. This is Everglaze Lil Bow-tique. I thought for a second it was going to say Lil Bow Wow. Remember Lil Bow Wow and now he's just Bow Wow? Okay, anyway. Little Bow-tique with a little hyphen in there. This is a very light pink, incredibly light. This was not my fave, again. Not my fave, but I have one that I really love next coming up for you. I just didn't love this very much. It applies, I mean, it's really easy to work with, but it doesn't get very opaque, so you've got streakiness all the way through the 3rd coat. I'm stopping at 3 though because I refuse to do more because I just feel like if it's not done at 3, like either wear it at 3 or just don't wear it, because otherwise you're gonna have to wait way too long for it to dry. So yeah, this is just a really white pink, and it's pretty, just not my fave because it didn't get super opaque at 3 coats. So I'm going to be including a new feature on Swatchfest, which is to answer a question from the previous Swatchfest. And a lot of you guys really loved that Catrice polish from last week. Oh my goodness, that polish was so good. And I have a question. This is from Diane. She says, I love the Catrice Up Grape polish. If you remember, it was called First Class Up Grape. She says, I love the Catrice Up Grape polish, but don't know where you purchased it. Was it online or from a store? And a lot of you were wondering or really loved that Catrice polish. So this isn't going to be super helpful for you, although this does answer the question. That polish was a gift, as are 2 other polishes going to be in this Swatchfest. It was a gift for my friend Sue. She lives in Switzerland. So she purchased it from just walking into a drugstore, I believe. Was she in London? I don't think she was in Switzerland. She'd taken a little trip. Anyway, and she'd purchased a bunch of nail polish and sent me some. And it's taken me a while to swatch through all of her polishes because she sent me such a massively generous gift of polish and a bunch of things that I couldn't get here in the States easily. So thank you to Sue for sending that to me and for all of us to be able to see it. And if you're able to find it, I highly recommend it. If you live not in the States, you might have a better chance of finding that. So that answers that question. I know it's probably not the one you were wanting to hear. So I'm gonna try doing, you know, a subscriber question each week. So if you have a certain question, I can always just answer you in the comment section, but if I think it's something that everybody might want to hear the answer to, I will go ahead and answer it next week perhaps. So leave your comments down below if you would like me to answer something you're wondering. Okay, this next polish is one of my top picks for the week. So if you don't love the glitter polish coming up, that's gonna be my A+ polish. This is another A+, definitely A+. So this is Studio M, and I know you guys are frustrated that this is hard to find, but I do in fact get snaps and comments from some of you saying that you are finding them. So I'm happy that, you know, they're available still for whoever has, I think it's a Myers near them, M-E-I-J-E-R-S. They're being clearanced though. So this was a gift, another gift sent to me. Thank you, Debbie. Sent me this polish. It's called Volcanic, and they were being clearanced for like $1.75 or something. They're regularly $3, which is just an awesome price. You guys have been hearing me talk about Studio M for a while. This is a sister company to Color Club. This is a beautiful, super pigmented watermelon or passion fruit kind of pink with tons of silver shimmer in it. This is so, so pretty. I loved how this applied. I loved how it looked. If there's a kind of pink that I love, it is this color. This is so, so beautiful. So I'm going to show you 2 coats of this, and it is just divine. If you can find it, I highly recommend it. If you can't, I'm very sorry. Don't be frustrated. I hope you just enjoy the beautiful shade of polish right now. So yes, this is Volcanic. Alright, I'm also going to have 2 greens for you today. So here's the first one in the yellow spot. Oh, sadly, we don't have a yellow to show you today. But like I said, I might just start popping yellows and oranges off the wall over here. Would you guys be annoyed at that? I mean, there'll be things we haven't looked at super recently, and that would fill the spot and give you a look at something yellow and orange. Because that was the, you know, I really do want to show you all things of the rainbow. So I'm really liking that idea, but let me know if you hate it. But don't be too negative. Let's not be mean. Okay. This next one is Stupid Cupid from Pretty Serious, and this one, this is the one that comes from the Heartbreaker Trio for Valentine's Day that I didn't get a chance to review for you because it was already sold out by the time that I received it. But they are rebranding, you guys know right now, and so when they restock everything in their new bottles, apparently they are going to be restocking this, as they do with a lot of their stuff. They keep stuff on their site for a while, which I love. So this is a beautiful greeny blue with lots of shimmer in there. It's like I think it's like a teal green shimmer as well. It doesn't stand out a lot from the nail, like it's not contrasting like the other polishes in this collection, but it is very, very beautiful. So this is gorgeous at 2 coats. So that's what I'm going to show you, 2 coats of my live application, and you guys know I love Pretty Serious. So I want to say thank you to everyone who left me such a sweet comment on last Swatchfest about my no makeup week. I have to have a Swatchfest like that every now and then where I just don't have to doll up at all for it, because like I said, it's not this. Okay, this is very minimal makeup, by the way. This is no foundation. It's just lashes, mascara, there's a little bit of eyeliner in there. I did my eyebrows and I put this lipstick on because I wanted to talk to you about this lipstick. But I wanted to say thank you to everyone who was so sweet and complimentary about the fact that I looked nice with no makeup on. I really appreciate that. So I was going to tell you about this lipstick that I picked up. I saw a video by Thrifty Thick, I think that's her name, and she reviewed a couple of these, and I guess she got them from an influencer box or something like that. This is the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink. And I picked up the shade Pioneer because who doesn't love a great red lip that stays on for a long time? So this was the only red in there, so I knew I was going to grab this one, but I put it on my hand on the way up to the checkout, and you guys, this did not come off. I am surprised nobody commented about it in a Swatch Fest a while ago because it was still on my hand like after 3 days. Scrubbing, showering, washing your hands a lot, it was still on my hand. I don't even know if I'll be able to get it off my lips tonight, but I can be sure it's gonna stay on all day. So I'm impressed with this formula. It's still a little bit sticky, but I think it's really nice. So I can totally recommend this, and I think it was only $7.99 at Bed Bath & Beyond, so yeah, I like this. And while we're on the topic of lip products, I have been reminded by a little birdie that I haven't been telling you guys what lip product I've been wearing in every video, and some of you find that very helpful, and so I'm going to try to make a point to remember to do that more often. And to the lovely subscriber and friend who was telling me that she wished that I did that more, the lip gloss in question on the video you were asking me is this from Milani, and it is Rose Blush number 08. This is just a Brilliant Shine lip gloss. So that's what that was. All right, next up is our second green, and this is the one that I've had on my nails in this video, and this is cool. So this is like that Color Club I reviewed, was it last Swatch Fest or the Swatch Fest before, where I actually really liked it. It was a metallic finish just like this one, and I was telling you guys how it performed a lot better than the other ones I picked up from the Trans Design 99-cent sale. I just think a lot of those older polishes didn't have the beautifully rich formula that their Color Club polishes have now. But this one was really good, just like that red, and this is called Perfect Molten, and it's just like it's a very silvery forest green, because there is a lot of silver, well, there's a lot of silver in this silvery forest green. So technical. So, but I liked it. It was good. It was pretty much a one coater, but I'm going to show you two. So let's take a look at this baby. Next up we have a blue, and this is from Seche. You guys know I found these at Sally Beauty on clearance, and this is called Jubilant, and it's a really pretty, just basic blue, very light, a lot of white in it. And this one was okay. I wish that it had been a little bit more opaque at 2 coats, so I did 3. I really love how these apply. They go on nice and easily. I enjoy their brush. I enjoy this kind of sway that the bottle has. So yeah, I like these. When they're not on clearance, they're expensive, which is why I think that they weren't selling that much. But I mean, I think it's okay. I probably won't ever have the desire to wear this one again because of the 3-coater, but on 3 coats it looks really pretty. So Tim and I and the girls, we took a quick trip to LA last weekend. The boys are still on their vacation for the summer, but they're gonna be home next Friday, so that's really, really exciting. But we took a quick trip down to order some more bottles for Moonshine Mani, and we are actually changing our bottle shape. So I'm excited to let you know about this little change, and let me tell you the reason why. So I love our original bottles. Like, I seriously really love them. I love that they're different. They're not the same as every, well, not every indie brand uses the same polish, but you guys know what I mean. A lot of them do use similar polishes to or similar bottles to each other, just because, you know, there's certain things that do work well and people notice that, and so they use the same things like that. But I really love the original ones. I felt like they were fun to hold, and I just like the look of them. But something I didn't know as a brand new indie maker, I didn't know that my labels would not stick on my bottle. And the reason is because not only was it circular, but it was circular, like it's slightly curved like this, not as curved as my hand there, but slightly curved like this as the bottle goes around, which made it so the sticker wouldn't stick to it. Like, you could put it on, but there would be like bubbles on the side, and you know, it wouldn't fit flat, which was such a major disappointment. And that's why the label has been on the cap, because I was being, well, frankly, I was being really stubborn and wanting to stick with my bottle that I love. And I just, you know, brand new starting out, I couldn't really afford to switch everything. I can't really afford to switch everything now either, but I finally decided to go ahead and switch up the bottle, and it was a sad, painful decision because, like I said, like, I don't know if I don't think I'm necessarily super sentimental, but I know I am stubborn, and I really just wanted to make that bottle work. I also didn't really want to switch the bottle up so soon in starting my brand, but I couldn't really see another way around this, you guys. I really wanted to get that label off the cap. So we are changing our bottle, and so we're going from this, here's our current bottle, but we are going to be going to this. So this is what the new Moonshine Mani bottles are going to look like. This is in the Pacific in our new bottles. It doesn't have label on it yet, but it's going to go right here. It's a cute new label. You guys are going to like it. And these are the same milliliter bottles, so you're still getting 15 milliliters. And they have a beautifully matte cap, and they also have a wider brush. So they don't even have labels on them yet because this is a very new change, but I did want to let you guys know about it because the August polishes are probably going to be rolling out with these new bottles. So I'm really excited about it. I love these bottles equally as much as I love the small ones, and they aren't going to give me such heartache with the labels. So eventually our logo will be printed right on the bottle. It's just, everything takes money, and with a new business, as you guys know, if you're small business owners, you know, you have to build up for a while. Unless you're coming in with a, you know, a giant backing or something, it takes a little while to build up. So anyway, while I have this, while I have these polishes here, let me show you, give you a sneak peek of the August collection. So I was showing you guys on Snapchat last night, actually, that these are the colors. I was showing you them on my hands. Let's see if I can I hold them up here? Here we go. So here's the new shades. It's going to be a neon collection. Now, some of these aren't exactly neon. They are a derivative of a neon base, but like this one, for example, isn't a neon, but it's a bright green cream, and it's completely rad in my opinion. The collection is 80s themed, and it's called Like Totally Tubular. And so there are these 4 really awesome neon-ish cream shades, and they all have shimmer in them as well. It's like a delicate shimmer. And as I was rebottling and looking at things this week, I was thinking how awesome In the Pacific looks next to these neons. I'm really digging these shades together. So anyway, those are going to be releasing on August 4th. So yes, 4 new ones. In the Pacific isn't really in this collection, but it wants to be. It wants to join these guys. It's trying to be besties. And the pink hasn't made its way into the new bottle yet, so that's why it's still hanging out in the old bottle. So I wanted to let you guys know about that. I'm really excited about it. It is a big change. Okay, so I have 2 purples in a row now too. It was 2 pinks, 2 greens, 2 purples. So first, let's look at the Zoya. I have a ton of Zoya purples to show you guys. I still haven't got through my Black Friday haul. Can you even believe that? I mean, I can believe it given that I bought like almost 40 that day or something. It was, oh yeah, I did 2 different orders, that's right. I'm such a crazy nail polish fool. So anyway, I still have Zoyas to get through, and lots of purple Zoyas because I bought like all their purples. So this is Zoya Monica. By the way, did you guys see on my Instagram the new fall collection releasing from Zoya very soon? Very exciting. This is Monica, and it's a beautiful dusty kind of mauve-y purple, but more purple than mauve. This is very beautiful at 2 coats. It's just a straight up cream. It doesn't have any shimmer or anything in it, and it's very, very lovely. So let's go ahead and watch it swatch. Next up, we are going to look at an indie polish, and this is a purple with, it's a purple cream with, I believe it's holographic glitters in there, pink, blue, and yellow, and I think purple too. But they're really, really small glitters, which is what I love about this. It's so cute. So this is from Lavish Polish, and they are also going to be at the indie shop next Saturday along with me. And this is called Sweet Yummy Gummy. This was the VIP limited edition, so this is the one that was in the VIP bag. So unfortunately, I can't tell you where to shop for this, but you can get a look at the brand from watching me swatch this polish, and I love this one. This is another one of my A+s. I am going to show you 3 coats so that we can build this up nice and opaque, but the color combined with the beautiful little teeny tiny glitters in here is just so cute. It really does look like a confection. So I thought this was beautiful, and I'm so excited when I go back and see all these makers on Saturday, and Emily's brand will be there and I can pick up some more of her polish. So, Sweet Yummy Gummy. Let's take a look. So we haven't talked about media in a while. I want to tell you guys what I've been watching lately. So we basically binged to watch all of, what is it called? I can't even remember right now. All of Last Man on Earth. So like, I feel like it was almost a year ago we watched the first season, and I wasn't that crazy about it. It's funny. It has the youngest girl from Bob's Burgers is in it. You know, she's the voice actress in that show, but she plays, you know, an actual character, Carol, on this show, and she's very funny. So she's in it. It's his name Will Forte. I'm gonna mess all their names up, but anyway, they have a funny ensemble in there. But the first season, I didn't love it because the main character, he was just kind of mean and annoying. While I'm dropping polish. He kind of just annoyed me too much because he was so like negative all the time, and he plays like a real doofus kind of guy. But in the second and third season, he's super duper nice. Like, he's the nice character of the show. I mean, Carol's really nice too. The girl that, I don't want to spoil any of the plot points, but anyway, we basically binge watched that whole show except for the little bit that I saw last year in the last week. They're only like 20-minute episodes, so it's pretty easy to get through them, and I totally recommend that show to you. I think it's hilarious. They started doing like, I feel like they were doing like Walking Dead inspired on the second and third season, because it got more, not intense, but like more serious things started happening. It's a comedy, by the way, but they started injecting like more serious things where you're like, what? Like, you're gonna kill off that character randomly? That's so weird. So anyway, I really love it. I hope you check it out. What else have I been watching? Oh, I'm so obsessed with Orphan Black right now. I just started season 5, but I've also been binge watching that while I'm up late night editing and swatching. And I think I had stopped at the beginning of season 3. So I've just watched 3 and 4 recently, and then now I'm on to season 5. So I really love that show. I love that the same woman plays like 7 characters, consistently like 7 that are in every episode. It's just so amazing to watch it because I'm never thinking like, okay, I sometimes think it because I know it's the reality that it's the same person, but I'm usually, as I'm watching it, I'm just thinking about it as a totally different person. And it's about clones, by the way, and I just love it. So I totally recommend that to you. Orphan Black. What else? Oh, we started watching Quantico the other day. I was gonna ask you guys if any of you have seen it. Is it worth watching more? I saw the first episode and I'm just not really sure. So let me know what you think about that show. But yeah, that's what I've been watching lately. All right, you guys, last 2 polishes. So I have a neutral and I have a glitter from Pure Ice. So this neutral was another gift. Thank you, Stacy sent me this polish. So as I was painting this on, I remembered that we looked at this a while ago. It came in a collection that had some mattes. This is a super matte polish. It had some mattes and a few other things in it. I think some glitters maybe. Anyway, this is called Beautiful Mystery. This is an example of a polish that I could easily pull from a much older collection that you guys might like seeing. Like I was talking about pulling the oranges and yellows. So I remember this polish because it dried so fast, and it's a little bit problematic, as you will see when I swatch it. I love how this looks on the nails after it's finished, if I did a good job applying it, you know what I mean? If I didn't get like the right consistency on there so that it dried with ridges, it looks kind of funky, admittedly. But I love how this looks on the nail, and Stacy knows me so well because it's like this really cool gray with just a tiny bit of like teal in it. It's not straight up blue, it's like a blue green. It's so cool. So anyway, this is definitely not going to be a look for everyone, which is probably why she sent it to me, because she knows I love matte polishes. But it definitely has like very matte look and a kind of tricky formula. So let's take a look. Beautiful Mystery. Okay, as for my third A+ polish of the week, I have a glitter for you, and I picked this one over the other 2 just because I don't know, I didn't really know exactly why. I just was extra loving this one. So this is from Pure Ice. It's called Poppin' Bottles. And why does that sound so familiar to me? If I've already reviewed this, I really apologize, but this is that polish that looks like Essie hors d'oeuvres. In fact, here they are side by side. They look incredibly similar. The Essie one has, I would say, a little bit more gold shimmer in it, but they're really similar to each other, you guys. I mean, and I don't mind if Pure Ice saw this Essie polish and was like, let's create that. I think we can do it, and it'll be awesome, and it'll be drugstore price. So $2, beautiful, it's so stunning. I'm gonna apply this bare, and then I'm gonna put it over a few other things so you can see how it looks. And it is what I have. I'm sure you can tell what I've had on my thumb while I've been swatching and showing the close-ups of all these polishes. Alright guys, so we've arrived at the end of Swatchfest. Let me tell you what is coming up next. So very next we're going to be looking at the Color Club glitter topper collection. It's called Tiki Party Frenzy. And then after that we're going to be looking at the Glam Polish Hollow Wars collection. It is 10 holographic polishes that either have shimmer, flakies, or glitter in them, and they are themed off of Star Wars, and it is so awesome. I love that collection. After that, we'll probably look at either the Essie Gel Couture, the Gala Bolds, or Gala Bolds, or we'll look at the new ColourPop collection of polishes. I have the Sinful Colors Neon Mattes to show you guys. I kind of missed my window to show you guys the July Holo Hookup Box, so I don't know if I'm going to upload that video given that I have so many things to upload. But if you like feel really strongly about it, let me know. I thought it'd probably be okay to skip on that one because you can't actually purchase those polishes anymore. I always just upload for you when you can purchase the next month. So I think I might skip on that one. I actually have another Colorista Carol collection coming up for you that's all full of holographic nudes. Doesn't that sound awesome? It's actually already for sale if you want to go take a look at it on her website. But yeah, my review will be coming up for that very soon. We have the Crayola from Sally Hansen. If I can get these videos up, we're going to look at that one too. We'll of course swatch the new Moonshine Mani polishes, and there's more Sinful Colors. You guys, I just have a wall of polish in front of me on this table. So much good stuff to look at. I do want to let you guys know there probably won't be a Swatch Fest next Saturday. That's when the indie shop is. And last time for the indie shop, it did fall on a Saturday, and I tried to get that video up for you on the same day. I just think I'm going to be so busy this week trying to get polishes into our new bottles. So I don't think I'm going to have time to get Swatch Fest up on Saturday and still go to the convention that same day. So I'm really sorry if that's what happens. I will miss you guys, but I will be snapping lots that day, showing you guys around the indie shop. So I hope that you will accept that as my consolation to no Swatch Fest. I will miss you guys so much, but you can be sure I will return to you as soon as possible. So thank you for coming by for another Swatch Fest. Don't forget to let me know in the comments what you've been watching, what have you been binge watching lately, or something fun that you did this week, your favorite A+ polish. Let me know all that stuff in the description bar below. I love you guys so much. You are the best subscribers in all of YouTube. You guys are just amazing. So much positivity on my channel, and of course, you guys love nail polish, so that gives you a step up already, you know, so have to admit that. You guys, I will see you back for the next one. Take care until then, and have a super weekend. Love you guys. Bye.